Alright guys, welcome back to Locos.Garage. Today we're replacing the intercooler for this M4. So basically, well, this is it right here. You can tell it's the same shit. This is the OEM one, that's OEM. Some people upgrade to a Mishimoto or CSF, but those are more expensive, a lot more. So basically guys, we're going to show you guys how to replace this. So as you can see right here, there's going to be a couple clamps. There's going to be a clamp right here as well. Couple brackets underneath and couple coolant hoses. So right here we got some coolant for BMW. Real quick, come zoom in. So basically you want to loosen or take off these 3 coolant hoses. Makes life easier. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna need a pick. You're gonna pull this little metal clip up. Once you do that, you're gonna pull it down or wiggle it down, whichever is easier, and you're gonna have all 3 of them loose like that. Once you do that, we're gonna come over here, loosen this clamp, loosen that clamp, and then loosen the clamp right there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's for the J pipe down there somewhere, and then this sensor obviously. So it should take about like an hour and a half. I don't really work on European cars, so this is only an M4 I work on. So yeah guys, it's gonna be pretty simple install. This is an OEM one, like I said. And yeah guys, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Let's get to it, and have a great day. Alright guys, got some better lighting right here. Shout out to Milwaukee. But anyways, this is the sensor I'm talking about right here. There's a little clip. All you're gonna do is push down and wiggle it down. If you can't do that, you can do it with a pick. So when you do it with the pick, you're gonna lift up that little clip. Try not to break it, because if you break it, you're gonna replace it. So just like that, pretty much. Once you do that, you're able to push down the connector, just like that. Oh shit! Oh man, I dropped my pick. But anyways, just like that, remove the connector, put it to the side. You see I put it right there. So now it'll be easier to get this clamp right here. It's a little blurry, hope you guys can see. So right now after you do that, we have to do the clamp like I said. Then we have to pull it up, and hopefully it comes up easy. Sometimes they're a little hard, I heard. Sometimes they're really easy, just pull, boom, out, simple. Alright, got the pick. So real quick guys, I recommend getting some caps. This way you could block off the coolant lines right here, and it won't leak that much coolant. Pretty simple. Took an extra 10 seconds to install that. So like I was saying, we got the connector now. I loosened that clamp pretty good. Right here we're in not remove them, but push them back. The coolant reservoir, we're gonna take it off after we remove the intercooler. Not bad, not bad. Alright guys, so it's pretty much ready to come out. After you do the coolant hoses, that should leak out, and do the side pipes. You're gonna want to get this plastic hose right here. Be careful with it, cause it could break. Just move it to the side a little bit. And what you want to do is pick it up. Be a little careful. So just like that, comes out as a whole unit. We have to transfer the coolant reservoir over, obviously with the hose. This bottom hose, as you can see, and the brackets. There's like 2 brackets, and then the sensor as well, which is right here. Alright guys, so right now we're loosening up these torques right here for the reservoir. They're T20s or 25s. Right here, we're gonna get some pliers, push this clamp back, in order to take out the reservoir. Right here we also got, I think these are T30s. Yeah, these are T30s right here for the sensor. So let's go ahead and take that off. Pretty simple. Sensor should pop out. Gotta be careful not to break it. If anything, I'll just get a flathead right now and pop it out. So we gotta transfer this over, the coolant reservoir, the sensor, and then that one hose and the brackets on the bottom. That's pretty much it. For the clamps, these right here, these are 6mm clamps, or you can use a flathead. I use a 6mm. Easier, get them looser, fast. Alright, real quick guys, the sensor is 2 T30s also, so when you want to put it back in, you could put like some type of like lube or like oil right here on the seal. All you gotta do is just twist it, it pops in. Put the T30s back in. Not too tight. Nothing too crazy. Just like that. Now we just gotta put the reservoir back on it, which goes back here on this bottom bracket. And that's pretty much it. Put it back in the car. Alright guys, now we got this shit all assembled. We got the coolant reservoir, the hose, the sensor, the brackets on the bottom. So like I said, this is an OEM one. We're gonna throw it back in the car right now. So when you're putting it back in, I suggest you put some type of lubricant right here on the nipples to make it slide down easier. So what I'm gonna get some Tri-Flow. So I got some Tri-Flow. It's probably like the best lubricant there is, besides WD-40. There we go. So now we're gonna set this in. We're gonna put down a camera for now, but we're gonna set this in. It's pretty much the same way you take it out, same way you put it back in. So now we got it in. We got all the clamps tightened down. So like I said earlier, these just pop back in place. See, you see the metal clamp or clip pop back in place. Let's see, you can see it in this one. So when you push down, clicks. This one, same thing, clicks. Looks pretty good. Make sure these hoses are good. Now all we gotta do is spray this with some brake cleaner, clean it up a little bit, put coolant in the system, put the cover back on, and pretty much the rest of the covers and the strut mount, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Not that long, we're probably like an hour into it. It's our very first one, so I'm making a video for you guys to watch it, for you guys can know what to do for your Beamer, BMW, your M4s. I think M3s have it like that too, and so forth. Alright guys, pretty much it. Right now we're bleeding the system. So right now we got coolant in there. You can see it. Checking for any leaks. Everything looks pretty dry. No leaks at all. Nothing loose. Pretty good, pretty good. Right now we gotta put the panels back on. And then strut mount, the carbon fiber one, it's over there. This is the coolant we use. We got it from O'Reilly's. They say this one's recommended for BMWs, Mercedes, shit, even Tesla. What the hell? Crazy, crazy. So right now we're letting it bleed the system. Alright guys, that's it for this episode of Locos Garage. Don't forget to drop a comment, subscribe, and yeah, guys, share if you guys can. That's me it. Quick install with this BMW. Obviously it's gone, it's not here no more. We bled the cooling system. We drove it around the block a couple times, 2 miles. Pretty good. It drove good. No coolant leaks, nothing like that. So pretty simple install. Took about an hour, like 20 minutes for the car to cool down, another 40 minutes to work on it, another 20 minutes to bleed the system. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I try to record as much as possible. It was a little hard, but I could do what I could do, you know. So don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Peace.